First things first, we'll figure out whatever this is. There's nothing new here. Okay. We're going to do this since you guys, watched me fish a bunch. Haha, like anybody actually watched. But no. We're going to collect this. Boom. Don't need any more of those, actually. So I just need to get a bunch of puffer fish. Excuse me. There we go. Squeeze me. Let's go connect Zoe walls.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Hello, Catherine. Oh snap, there's still 20 minutes left on that. Okay, well, we'll be playing longer. Unlock. Claim my key. Need to go finish these up still. Oh, I need 60. No, never mind. I would love to pull on this, but I don't need the one. Okay, we got 86 resin we need to use. Still so many times, right? Yes, I need to fight 9 bosses. So we fight the initial boss.
I don't know if I can recommend that. I mean, it will definitely give you some damage, but again, you don't have crit damage, so I don't know if I can recommend
So now go fight the Geo boss. Hopefully I can get the 2 times I need them. I need a bunch of Valberries to work. I need to fight this boss too. Probably. Okay, so it's 3 times at least. Hopefully it'll be 20 times. Hopefully it'll only be twice. Resin? Okay. First things first, go spin the resin.
I don't know. I personally only want her on the field to heal up my team. Now, you're also getting this passive where you're regenerating 4%, and this is for all party members. Here's the thing, is now I need to be on the field even less because this is giving me passive healing. So, I just, I don't know. I'm not sure about Prototype Amber. There's another option that I think people need to consider. Thrilling Tales. Thrilling Tales, base HP.
Ah, let's find shelter! Quick! Watering works on plants, but not people.
You can swap in her, cure things, heal it up, and then swap back to the again.
Phew, this weather is wild. Best thing to do is dive under the covers where it's dark and snug and warm.
There we go, that's where I need to head, right? This direction? I can't see because the rain. Am I going the right way? I almost got hit by lightning, oh my gosh. This is totally not the right direction. Good thing I checked it. There's where I'm trying to go. Go Racers, go! No artifacts. I'm not gonna make it. Unfortunate. I didn't make it. No.
Let's just look at where she can shine.
Okay. Let's switch my party to
talents are not leveled up. Her damage is not going to be good. But one thing you could consider doing, especially if you don't have someone like Kim Chong, is because she's passively doing this. You could use
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Oh, stop! Ah! You might not vaporize every single shit. You might
Beg for mercy.
oh gosh, that's not hitting.
Crush.
Shudder! Visibility is
Those
excellent.
rocks sound
If we head to higher
different.
ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area.
Make my escape. And away I go!
Nothing to fear. Gather.
Crush!
Solidify.
Gee, they're picking on me! Jumpy Jumpy Crow!
You're picking on me? I've never heard her say that before. First time I've ever heard her say they're picking on me. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Gather.
Jumpy Jumpy Crow!
Shudder!
Voila. Easy peasy.
You could also maybe throw some shangling in here. That's definitely some potential. I'll show you. You can't attack me if you're frozen, right?
Go ahead and get this too so we can get the wish run.
Any other Hydro character in the game.
That's
You
actually
can do it. So that is a fact.
not the worst artifact ever.
Some cleave bombs. Okay, now wait. See, like, this is level 1 field. Look at that. No problem. This is incredible. You think I'm done? Oh, what's this? Constant vaporizes? Oh, it's freaking wild. Although I just realized I'm reverse vaping. I'm reverse vaping. That is the last thing we want. Okay, so maybe this isn't working out. I'm gonna be 100% with you. The more I test her, the less I can recommend her. I know I'm supposed to be positive, but again, maybe you didn't see the last video, and you're looking for
Isn't there like
insight on
one
this
extra
character.
of
My
each?
insight
The
is I'm skipping, and
Geoculus
I've
and
never recommended skipping more than today.
Binoculus, that's
I'm
probably
sorry,
the same
I
one.
can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. You can make her work if you already got her. Maybe you don't know anything. Maybe you just started.
We want to go
You
with
got her. You want to see
heels.
her do. I've given you some recommendations.
Correct.
Make her work, but I'm not going to
Mini-optionist.
pretend that she is the end-all be-all god mode character. I just can't do it. That's it. The end of the video. I have to move on, or else I'm going to start ranting. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Back to the GeoCube. Well, let's actually see if this is slightly faster. Oh, there's a chest here still, right? That's the picture. Yeah.
Can't catch me!
There's a reason all these stones look squarish. It's 'cause they're all Zhongli pillars. Get off the right team.
Make my escape.
Oh, saw you.
Solidify!
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Boing, boing, boom! Ah! Yes!
No! Dang it!
Boing, boing, boing!
Shudder.
Stabilize! Gather!
Crush.
I'm going to fire the Geo Boss. He's pretty easy once you get Zhongli. Zhongli makes him fairly easy. Claymore character works fairly well. Got 3 with the extra one. Yep. That's the resin. Got my furnishings done. The teapot music is so relaxing. Okay. We are here to collect my furnishings.
This realm is truly...
Yes, I need 5 of these because it's got so much extra. We're gonna get
If you ever have...
That's just the 43. All's more. Bunch of more, okay. Should definitely have to.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Oh, I need Valberries. Valberries. Where can I find Valberries? That is the question. Oh, that's ready though. They're in Mondstadt. I'll go to Mondstadt. I don't remember where Valberries are. I haven't farmed them in so long. Valberry locations. By Star Lake.
Yeah. Make my escape.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
And Klee is in the party. No, she's not. We'll put Klee in the party. She will show us the way. Klee. Wrong. We'll just switch over to this party. Yeah, this one's a little Klee. And after that, you switch parties. We should be alright. There we go. I was like, we should be alright around here. Dismantle the training equipment. Okay. We will dismantle the training equipment.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Gotta dash.
Missile pack punch!
There we go. Where is he? He's like hiding in the crowd.
Got something for ya. Should have known this wouldn't.
Now we're done fighting enemies with under-equipped characters. Well, not minus the Shogun. Clean. Thank you. We're close. We're very close.
Solidify!
Beg for mercy.
Gather!
Gotta dash. Jumpy Dumpty go!
That's good? Yeah. Ah, there it is. Wait, I can go with these, right? No, that's what am I doing? That's not the right menu. This is the menu. Here we go, yeah, we'll go with some more. So I don't have to farm as much because I need these for Noel and then Lisa? No, I don't need for Lisa, right? Oh, I need for somebody else. Climb, climb, climb.
Blink!
Wow, berries. Ah, that is, well, that's resistance mage. We are just gonna, you know, go over here. I'm just gonna leave her be. She seems to be in a bad mood. Ah! You almost got hit. That is not... not what we were looking for, but I did need a dandelions. I've been using them up for the deadly missions that they've given me as my daily commission.
Make my escape.
Since we got what we needed, we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. Grab that. Teleport way far away.
Catch me!
Ah, Kamachi. Also, that was the 80th wish. That was every 8 years, at every 9 years. Star. Yep, there we go. So 81. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now, that is actually one of the weapons I wanted. Now we might actually play Shaolin Run, but use that for Shaolin Run, I think. Get some crit rates, and then yeah, all I gotta worry about is gosh. Oh, Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Okay, so that'll be 2 days from now. I should have plenty of these to level it up all the way. I might need some more of these depending on how many of the blue ones I need. Should have plenty of those. I'll stick with this for now, but that is definitely what we're gonna give you. I still like the look of this way better on him. Just looks phenom. Matches the yellow of the other side of this coat. So it just ends up being better overall. So it should have a higher base attack because it's giving me crit rate like in the main. Because I can't get that higher refinement until they drop more of those. Okay. Oh no, let's figure out what I'm doing for this. Going on a date with Coco me. Do 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 do. Sightseeing, right? That's what she wanted to do.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the
Paimon, it's only been
island
like
must
2
have changed a lot since then. Oh,
Guess we'll take a look around. I need to get travel.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them.
That's like the most.
Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea, burning their
General Goro, sir. Do you have a verdict?
Tepe mustache. It's mustache Tepe. They've got
more or less.
mustache
From the
Tepe.
directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby.
We got
This explains their
mustachio
aggressive
Tepe
posture.
guys.
We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our...
Sir, shall I send for reinforcement?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movement, Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna
Should've been on
stand by and
Kokomi's
watch them
side.
leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is...
hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
The fact that we've got mustachioed Tepe.
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
It's literally copy-paste bodies right there, though.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them...
Good. There's not a moment to lose.
That's right.
We'll go
I'm
behind
rolling
enemy
with
lines and
it.
sabotage their Watch yourselves. We'll be back.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on!
Yes, Paimon. We're do-gooders. We're gonna go do some good. Where are we going? This way.
I'm out of here!
Crush!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Boing, boing, boom! Marks and flash!
Why is your sword not breaking? Break. He says break. Kaboom!
Send this quickly.
Beg for mercy.
More
speed.
I had a moment there.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire.
No, I didn't.
attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Jumpy, jumpy,
No
go!
break in a sweat.
La la la! Ninjutsu! Make my...
Killjoy. Solidify. This is order.
Shudder!
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see! Oh, wow!
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
She's so extra.
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
But you don't have time to read them, so you have to
Understanding
memorize them.
every
But that's a lot of stuff to
eventuality
memorize.
sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken...
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given
This voice
various
is
other
somebody
functions
else.
like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not
Somebody else
everyone's happy
has the
about
same
it.
dude's voice.
The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited...
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, I'm sensing a growing unease among them. But they used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it when...
Sounds good!
We'll
Paimon
go
was just
use our,
thinking it'd be ready when you are.
you know, wily ways to get him to talk. Let's go. It's Tepe. No, it's got different Salmon Tepe.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our... I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those Shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that and all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy.
Yay. Okay, so he's fine. He's just still got survivor's guilt or whatever.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Camp and settled. Not that I would, necessarily. We're at peace now, finally. And I, for one, intend to make the most.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep.
Another one.
More
Two
speed.
of them.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been...
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspired.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone...
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just...
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know...
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Like, I couldn't
Nothing
hear
to
them
report
talking
here.
right there.
Everything is A-okay.
Like, I'm confused. Why?
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
I mean, but we overheard them, right?
Paimon
Like,
definitely
that's the whole
detected
reason
some
we heard
hush-hush
that when we
going
walked
on
up.
there. But if they aren't
So
gonna
you
talk,
basically
we
overheard
might as
them.
well head over to...
Okay, Paimon's technically in here, but okay.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
I mean...
I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here.
I'm innocent!
Like, why wouldn't you be so...
You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Ooh, it's the techno bubble music. The bubble techno.
Wait!
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is her theme song, right?
Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look.
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales.
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here. Matsuda, Uchimura. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is... If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's in... Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could...
Of course! I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. But then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took it.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true.
I mean, it's true.
What's that?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
Here.
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location.
I like her design a lot.
Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely at... Sir, are you quite certain?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way.
Very well.
Just points.
The potential ramification, however, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Oh, we get a user? Sure can.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, it just makes sense to teleport. Oh.
More speed.
I'll jump too soon. Should've only been one hop.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp.
Looks pretty.
Not by brute force, that's for sure.
That's exactly
but that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far.
Klee doesn't reach far enough.
Our enemy's in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. Option 1. take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of option 2. Hit them where it hurts. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, they'd be caught completely off guard. Both their Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here.
Wow, that's our grand strategy.
That will depend on our assessment of our own. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during... If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So... There's the swordfish captain I know. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. We should take them down as quickly as...
So we did get a user, okay. Cool.
Rest and rebuild!
Beg for mercy.
Stabilize!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Oh, and now the other dudes you've noticed?
Let's move out. Allow me!
Put you up. Let's move. Can't run. Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Order guide you.
Rest and rebuild!
We can't run. I miscalculated.
Let's move out. Billowing surge!
Rise!
It only works for useless abilities, so
Stabilize!
to actually stand in the water.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the string. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh? Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to... what's their objective?
Yes, they're included.
Let's scour the camp for
All right. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look... Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Oh, so they're planning on blowing something up. Oh, they're planning on blowing up the peace talks.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found them!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryo Commission has, in all likelihood. He's just an opportunistic merchant.
He's hardly a saint, though. Right? We're not just gonna give them back.
Don't worry. I had already, in my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. If he had taken the time to read the decree...
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example.
Huh?
Nothing. It's not long now until the victory feast.
Got it! First we...
Back to the town, right? That is not... Okay, we'll just teleport here. Is this the quickest route? Or is it route?
My goods! Thank you, Your Excellency. You see, I told you...
I'm not so sure.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to... Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates...
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We recovered the...
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong... Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. I know, that's a lot.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion. I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'll be... I'm going to take these items back to...
So we're gonna do a walking.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Lightning Flash!
You know, the earliest shrine is not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was a... Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted
I mean,
over
you did
time.
kill your giant snake god,
Been hoping
so-
to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Thanks for your
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all, if we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely...
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be... I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from her excellent... I mean, just look at her Excellency, still so young, but so...
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Ah, Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish?
Your Excellency!
This chick
Please,
wants me to be
remain
stuck
calm,
here
everyone.
on the island.
I'll get around to all... Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the Are you alright?
She only has one eyelash. On each eye. Yeah, I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items.
The shrines or whatever.
I'm beginning to worry that they...
Oh! We retrieved...
Really? That's fantastic! I sorted through all the petitions received recently and... Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your...
That's today?
Yes. The two young ladies have arrived.
I see. Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance.
Yay! The victory feast!
That's the name of the game. There'll be somewhat...
Great! See you tomorrow!
This time next day, okay. So we gotta go boop, boop, boop.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Okay, so it was 10 a.m. Good. I was thinking I was gonna have to wait till 10 in the evening.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see, the footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
yes, 'cause
As
he
far
does
as I'm
VIP.
concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
So we're looking for the tree with the purple leaves to the south. So about where we were before with the Fatui. Oh. There's the purple leaf tree.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
I hear
Make my escape.
oh, she's talking about the cave. I didn't realize. Oh, she's got like an albedo. Okay, this is the cave I found that one day. I was like, we're gonna have an albedo machine, but no, this is a Kokomi cave. Okay. Because yeah, there was no crafting bench, so it makes sense that
This
it's
is where
not
you ran off
albedo.
to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick?
No. It's
Go get Baichu.
nothing like that. It's just...
You run out of energy?
No, it's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I get to be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the... You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also... But because of my bloodline, I was always so... Whenever I feel... Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about...
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you, to help you recover.
You do that for me? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Girl, we got fish to get. Like...
Whoa.
Where do you think we're going?
So does Kokomi make time to do Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the...
That's not the book. Not the book. There's the book.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Nope.
Swordfish Captain came back to...
That's just,
Blame it on Fireman. Nah, I
Give
didn't see
it
nothing.
here!
Guess that was the wrong one.
She's having me read it to her.
Kokomi?
She's taking it down.
No, she's fallen asleep. Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks. You sure that's... She does look pretty exhausted. Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see? Yep, you've been out for 8. I can't. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy!
She didn't say she was back to 3. She said she was back at +3. Back to the shrine. Why is the regular computer and not at the shrine? Are we having to catch the fish for the feast?
Make my escape.
Now we're just having a party on the beach. Party on the beach. It's a bonfire on the beach.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great! We'll be...
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. I still have no further leads regarding the issue, and I'm concerned that something...
Okay, sure.
We'll ask around.
Make my escape.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace. Recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can... During the hostilities, the open sea was full of war. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and... I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right?
Oh!
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the fish. Much appreciated. Why are we talking about the vendors at this party?
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission? It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information.
Sounds promising. Make my escape.
Huh? Wait, don't. You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run.
Nuh-uh.
Is that so? All anyone talks. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resist? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are. I'll answer your questions.
This guy. What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that.
Bro.
Lightning flash!
Come on in, bro.
You're a strong fighter.
No one. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you, Captain. We made it up. The story about the.
What? Poor Kokomi's been. What the heck were you thinking?
Yes, that's exact. Peace talks. Everyone's been. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And we are the resistance. Everything. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Show. Surely you.
His point does kinda make sense. But yeah, everything you said. Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and.
Don't take that tone with me. Acting like you're for the sake of victory. We embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission.
For Tepe. No,
I guess you're not one of us.
Fatui.
Well, whatever.
Too late? What? Darn. Doesn't. What are we gonna do? This is.
Kokomi.
Can't touch me.
Yes, we're just gonna.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their... I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated...
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of... It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would... Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame... Let's meet here again tomorrow.
I'll stop it too. I waited too long, didn't I? I didn't do far enough. Luckily it's 30 minutes shy, so I can write the time I need still.
Surely I should be to a girl's spring by now.
Well, here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This...
Whoa. This is huge. Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation. Wow. There are so many.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, excellent.
There we go. Okay. Time to restart the war by taking out the Kujo-Sara. Prepared for bombing run.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the... She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get...
Yes, because I'm an unbiased,
The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels, and we intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our water...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to any losses they sustain due to issues of public security.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels...
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Yes, they do.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Committee...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential...
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce, not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for... Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further... Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns. But I will deal with the situation from here, Madame Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move. You two, here, now!
You just winked at me.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was...
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Yes.
We bear responsibility for this issue.
Seniors.
My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
It seems that I must I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both...
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back...
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you...
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Oh, it's so far away. This has taken a while. Punishment strike.
Your Excellency,
they've been bad.
You knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy, and sought to... Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of... I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate...
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite different. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. I understand, I do. And it was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to accept...
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
Off with your heads. What's the punishment?
That as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned.
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and it is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace. But we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all...
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And if there is, there will be no more
Yes, ma'am. From now, thank you for this opportunity, Your
Come on, off with you.
I can feel my energy levels starting.
She wants me to go back for that. the tree. It might have been smart to stop in the bush. She's not in the hideout. She said you're here. She's outside.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace is recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be in the past, I was but I realize now that wasn't going. I have a long way to go. But in short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Nope, I gotta go, woman. Has to go. I gotta get where'd he go? Dang that.
Make my escape.
Stupid little hills. Stop by the thunderstone. What thunderstone? I don't see a thunderstone. So difficult. There we go. Okay. I don't know where he went. I don't know where the CD went. Ah. Okay, that's just. Beta. I just not very new wish because I maxed her out not too long ago. I said I'd use 2 wishes on very first hour. I would have liked a Rosaria. Unfortunate. Wave 2, okay. If I go in my bag, how many? Didn't give me any of those, really? Really? Okay, fine. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're done with this now. Finish that. I need to fight this everything. That doesn't reset yet, so we'll just do my test runs and we're done for the day. We'll check her out. Maybe we'll get lucky and have a rerun at a time when I don't want any of the other characters.
Come a little closer.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze!
Covenant of the Deep.
Surrender and we'll be gentle.
Boba, get them.
Don't get frostbite.
Allow me. Torrents, bring refuge.
Boom. Exit. Like, she's meant, like, if you want to do damage with her, she's really meant to be, like, out using auto attacks while you've got other people that are really good old supports, like Kaya and Shangling. People that leave shit on the field so you can have those interactions with the water. Oh, that's what I need them for. Rosaria. That's why I didn't have that many left. That's right, is like so low. He's got Dragon Spine Spear in the share.
Judgment.
That's huge. Level 80. It's only refinement rank 1. So she does have this, the Bloodstain set. So it's a 4-piece set, that's not really ideal. So yeah, give her the physical damage. And then...
Punishment! You can't run! You can't run! Lights out! Judgment! You can't run!
She does pretty reasonable damage. She's supposed to be kind of played like your Tao, and you charge an attack with her. You're supposed to move behind him and charge attack. Once they turn around. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes, still finishing off these. I need to go gather Noctilus Jades for Beta, so I can get her to level 70.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge.
Power that ended Heimdall!
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Not bad. Eyes on me!
Freeze!
Loading screen, loading screen. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, next. Get these out the way so I don't forget it. Because that was exactly what would happen. I would completely forget these. Look at this stuff.
Cool it! Freeze!
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Don't get frostbite.
No, my sword!
Dodge this! Oh, so soft.
Let me weave you a verse.
What? Flopping on my ladder. The only reason she shoots good is this
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Rain cutter!
Done. Voila. I don't really need more soap flowers. I got plenty. Well, that's all for today, folks. Good night. Or good day.